Hello and welcome to Intro to Pilates. Alrighty, so we've started me today for Intro to Pilates. The only equipment that you need is a mat. So you can take that mat and lie it down flat. And I'm going to go over a few core concepts before we begin. I'm just going to turn this down a little bit here. So the main thing to think about with Pilates is there are two different ways you can do Pilates. One, there's mat Pilates, which is what we'll be doing today, where most of the time you're using a mat, and that's the only equipment that you're using. And then there's a different type of Pilates that you may see where you're using a lot of equipment, like a big platform machine kind of looking thing, and that is called a reformer. So that's a different way where you utilize your body weight to move against and to create that resistance. Today we'll be doing mat Pilates. Now, 30 minutes here today, so I'm going to get our timer going. Now, a concept that I will say a lot is tucking your hips under or knitting your ribs together, pulling your navel to your spine. Those sort of cues are to help you engage through your entire core, your entire abdominal wall. So just go ahead and stand on up here and then kind of arch your back and let your ribs flare out. Now, in any position, if we're standing, seated, laying on the back, you want to keep your ribs knitted together. Keep your rib cage knitted together. So imagine if your ribs are flared out, and these are your ribs right here. They're open up. As you pull your navel in, so you draw your core in, your body starts to lift up, and your ribs start to knit together. So think about it as trying to basically suck in your stomach, and that concept knits those rib cage knits your rib cage together. Think about drawing your belly button towards your spine, pulling everything in. That'll help stack your shoulders over your hips as well. So another concept is tucking your hips under, having a neutral spine. So if you arch your back once again here, the idea is that as you tuck your hips under, you draw your hips up to your rib cage. So you tuck, drawing the hips up to your rib cage. It's easier to notice on the floor, but that's just a concept that I'll say quite a few times. All right, so I'll turn the music up and we will do a little warm up standing and then the rest of class on the mat. All right, good. So go ahead and take your feet nice and wide. Take a deep breath in, reach it up and out. Let's do two more. Inhale, exhale. Good, hold that right arm down. Left arm reaches up and over. Nice side bend. Maybe soften the bend in your knees. Lift it back on up, other side. Reach up and over. And lift it up. Take your feet wide, toes face forward, hands to your lower back. Push your hips forward, open through your chest. And then push your hips back. Weight comes forward. Got two more. Squeeze through your glutes, push your hips forward, and then back, hinging forward. Let's do that one more time. Good, and lift it back on up. We'll do some half wind release, so some standing high knees. So draw your knee up. You can grab under your thigh or on the top of your shin and pull your knee up nice and high, and then release, switching sides. Warming up the hip flexors, hamstrings. Good, one more each side. And standing quad stretches. Grab the top of your foot, reach your arm up. Grab the top of your foot, reach your arm up. Standing hamstring, left foot forward, flex it, scoop down, lift all the way back up into the other side. Scoop and lift. Alrighty, take those feet a little wider than your hips. We'll do some body weight squats. Take your feet, heels stay down, hands come to a prayer. Push your hips back to count. So you push back, 2, squeeze, lift up. 2, hips go back. Squeeze, lift on up. Good, keep it going here. Hi, Chrissy. As you push back, the weight stays in your heels. And you squeeze from your glutes to stand on up. Good, let's add the arms. You reach up, then reach down. Good, reach up and down. So we're starting to warm up the whole body here. Good, now hold the arms down. You're gonna reach down as you squat, then lift up, arms up overhead. So on this next one, we're gonna lift up, take a side bend to the right. Good, lift up, side bend to the left. Great job. Good, one more each side here. Pulling your core in tight. Nice job, and carefully release. Right foot forward, left foot back. Bend in your knees, take it down and up. Down, up. Looking for 90-degree bends in both of your knees. That left knee drops straight under your hip. Weight is even between both of your feet. Like I said, we're just getting warm. Pulse it out here. Pulse, pulse. Keeping your hips tucked under. Once again, that's going to help engage the top of the thigh. 3, 2, 1. Pivot over to the other side. Left foot forward, right foot back. Take it down and up. Lower, lift. Down and up. Lower, lift. Good, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Pulse it out, down. Pulse, pulse. Four, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Stand it up and shake it out. Alrighty. Take it to feet about hip width apart here. You're going to come to the back of your mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Reach down to the floor. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Now we're going to do a small plank series here. Nothing crazy. We're going to walk our hands slowly out to a straight arm plank. So you walk out, 2, 3, 4, and hold it in your plank. Good, drop to your knees, flatten your feet, holding in the plank still. Good, starting to feel that warmth through the core. Good, keeping the knees and the toes down. Shift your weight back, child's pose. Arms reach forward. Shift your weight forward, gentle plank on your knees. Curl the toes under, high plank. Walk the hands back. Okay, we're gonna do that 2 more times. So you walk out to your plank and hold. Gentle plank, knees down, flatten the feet. Wrists directly underneath your shoulders. Child's pose. Good, hold it back. Shift the weight forward, gentle plank. Curl your toes under, high plank. Walk your hands back. All right, good. One more time. Now this is the only plank we're doing today. So finish off strong. Out to your gentle or high plank. Good, knees down, flat feet, gentle. One long line from your head to your heels. Child's pose. Good, breathe here. Shift forward, gentle plank. Curl the toes, high plank. And walk your hands back, forward, fold. All right, take a step forward with the right foot. Right toes forward, left toes forward. Stretching out your hamstring. Good, switch out the feet. Left foot forward, right foot back. Good, keep your hands towards the left foot back. We're gonna forward dog. So feet are hip width apart. Spread your fingertips wide, lift your hips nice and high. Trying to extend through your legs. Good, last bit of work, really working on the shoulders here. All right, inhale, exhale, knees bend to hover, then lift pike for 2. Knees to hover, 2, hips up, 2 more, down, and up. Last one coming down all the way to your knees, flatten out your feet. Inhale, arch your back, and your belly drops, gaze comes up. And then press into the mat, around your spine, gaze at your navel. Times, inhale, arch your back, belly drops. And then exhale, round through your spine, gaze at your navel. Gotta turn on my fans. Last time, inhale, arch your back, belly drop. Then exhale, round through your spine. Good, and find a neutral spine. Step your feet forward, and you're going to take a seat. All right, so we're going to work inner thighs and outer thighs, and then we'll go down to the mat to finish off with core. So you're going to lie down on your left forearm. Now, as you're here, you want to stack your wrists underneath your elbow, underneath your shoulder here. You're going to extend your legs forward at the diagonal, and then plant your right foot over in front, flat on the floor. Now, even though you're here, really think about squeezing through your entire side body to support yourself and lift on up, protecting your shoulder. Now you're going to flex the left foot, leg is straight. We're going to lift and lower the bottom leg up and down. Lift, lower. So we're working left inner thigh. Now, if this doesn't work with the foot in front, you can always bend it behind. I think that's what I'm going to do today. So we're using left inner thigh to lift our leg up. Supporting through the side body. Now hold it up, pull the knee forward. Pull forward, extend. Pull forward, extend. Hovering the knee. Nice job. Really still pull your core in tight. Hold it out and straight, lift up to the beat. Lift, lift. Good, now that's our last move for this side. Looking good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, you're gonna extend your arm all the way down and rest your hug. Come to your hip. Close. Now you can also rest your head on your arm. So we're working now the top side seat. Hold it up, little lifts up here. Little lift, lift. So I'm keeping my hips square. My knees are only about a hand's distance apart from each other. Great job here. Now hold it up, bring the shin to parallel, lower and lift. Lower, lift. Down, up. So a slightly larger range of motion here. Still keeping the core and hips tucked under. Great job. Hold it up, extend and bend. Extend, bend. So shoot it out, then pull it in. End and bend. Great job. Hold it forward, little pulls forward. Pull and pull. Think knee to elbow. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Nice job. All right, we'll lift it on up. I'm gonna do the exact same thing for the other side. Coming to your right forearm, supporting through your side body. Legs go out to the diagonal. You can cross in front or behind. Legs straight, flex your foot, supporting through your entire side body. Lift and lower. Right leg up and down. Lift, lower. So once again, this is all to engage the right inner thigh. Still checking in, squeezing through your side. Hold it up, pull it in and out. You slide forward, push forward, in and out. Great job here. Once again, stacking elbow underneath your shoulder. Okay, let's do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Hold it out. Little lifts up. Lift, lift. Here's 8, 7. Nice job here. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Lying all the way down. Hugging your knees in, chest curling to a ball. Rest your head on your arm. Hug your knees in. Keep the toes together. Open and close your knee. Open, close. And once again, you can rest your head on your arm if that feels better. So squeezing through the top side seat to lift your leg up. Hips are staying flat like you were up against the wall. Hold it up. Little lift, lift. Great work here. Hold it up, bring your shin to parallel, lower and lift, lower, lift, down and up. Hold it up, extend and bend. Out, pull forward. Extend, pull forward. Now if you need to go slower or faster, that's okay. This song's a little faster than the last one was. All right, now pull it forward. Pull and pull. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Great job. Come on up. Take a seat. Extend your legs straight out in front of you. We're going to do it's called teasers. So we're rolling all the way down and rolling all the way back on up. Now you have a few different options. Your legs can be straight. Your legs can be bent, feet flexed, feet flat, whatever is going to be the best option for you. So the most basic level is with your legs bent. For the most intensity, legs would be straight out. So you're going to reach your arms forward and we're going to roll back 8 counts. So I'll just show you what that looks like quickly here. We're going to round our waistband back towards the mat. Nice, slow, and controlled. And then we reach the arms overhead. Now we do the exact same thing on the way up. And we lift up. Alrighty, let's try it. Take your feet, whichever position you like. Arms forward. Lead with the waistband. We're gonna go down for 8 counts. 3, 2, 1, go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now bring it back up for 8, 7. Tuck your chin to your chest. That'll help. 4, 3, 2 of you got 3 more. Nice and slow. Down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Use over momentum. 4, 3, 2. 2 more here. Really tuck your chin to your chest and take your chest forward. Good. All right, we have 1 more all the way down and up. 3, 2, 1. Last time. 3, 2, 1. All right, how did you do? I know it's tricky. The main thing is tucking your chin and really think about a string coming from your chest, pulling you straight forward. All right, we're gonna do a little more seated. Arms, feet are out, hip width apart, like you're behind your thighs, around your waist and back. We're gonna go back, 2, up, 2. So you're round back, lift up. Now hands can stay here or they can reach forward. Lead with your waistband, pull your navel to your spine, really tuck your hips under. That's it, nice job here. 4, 3, here's 2. Now on this last one, roll all the way down. Woo, hug your knees in. Nice job, rock and roll it. Alrighty, so we're gonna work the deepest layer of our abs, diving into the concept of our neutral spine. Here. So you're going to keep your knees bent flat, feet are on the floor. Lower. Now, without telling you what to do, think about how you're going to get your lower back to the mat and go ahead and try that here. So you're trying to get no space between your lower back and the mat. So if I take a paper underneath the small of your back, I could not pull it out because you are pressing down into the mat. So how we do that is we rotate our hips up towards our rib cage by tucking our hips under, and you almost squeeze through the glutes to make that happen. So here, my hips are barely on the floor. So I have that sort of glute activation. Alrighty, so this is our strongest position. So we're gonna release, tuck, go flat for 2. Try it. Release, tuck, go flat, 2. Good, it's super small. Pelvic tilts, these are called. So you're really thinking about drawing hips release and then flatten out. And you can really feel it in your lower back, releasing the floor and then grabbing on. All right, now hold that engagement, hold it flat. You can take your hands to your hips. Right knee comes up to your chest to tabletop for 2, then lowers down. Good, lift and lower right leg. So rather than just extending and bending, think about your whole leg shooting out, whole leg shooting back in. Good, out. And then keeping that flat back against the mat. We're gonna do the other side and 2 more. Whole leg going out, whole leg coming in. Now hold it down, switching sides. Left leg goes up and tap. So we lift to tabletop, and then we lower, tap the floor. Lift and lower. So really press your low back into the mat as hard as you can. Knit your rib cage together here. Good, you should feel that burn through your deepest layer of core. 2 more, up and out. Last one, up and out. Good, alrighty. So before we get into more abs, take the feet flat, hip width apart, arms are by your thighs. Really tuck your hips under and then squeeze, lifting your hips into a low bridge. Now it is exactly what that says, a low bridge. Keeping one long line, up to your hip, squeezing through your glutes here. Main muscle mover here. All right, we're gonna lower the hip. Lower, 2, then squeeze as you lift, 2. Hips lower, squeeze your glutes to lift on up. Squeezing your cheeks tightly together. Good, keeping that space open so you could take like a little tangerine and place it under your neck. Good, let's do 2 more. Down and up, navel to spine. Last one. Now hold it up and draw your knees together. So knees together, feet up, knee position. That helps deepen inner thighs. Four. It's good. Hug your knees into your chest. All right, doing another Pilates move called single stretch. So you're going to hang on to your leg, extend your leg long. Alrighty, so in this position, the goal is to have your leg up off of the mat. Now when you're doing this position, I right here have an arched lower back. So as I tuck my hips under, my leg comes up. So go ahead and take a look at that. So this is my hips and lower back. Tuck my hips under, comes up with it. So that's something to keep in mind here. Now when you do this position, you have the option to grab on behind your thigh or on top of your shin. Always the option too, to put your hands behind your head and lift the shoulder blades up off of the mat. Alrighty, so curl up chin to chest, hang on to the right leg and extend the left leg long. So we're keeping low back pressed into the mat the entire time. Alright, we're gonna take an inhale. Exhale, switch your legs, grabbing onto the other leg. Take an inhale. Exhale, switch. Now you're gonna go at your own pace, and you're gonna try 8 of these. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Keeping the hips tucked under. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Shoulder blades nice and high. Inhale. Exhale, switch. At your own pace. Good. Trying to keep it slow and controlled. I got 2 more. Hips are tucked under. Good. And once you can release and rest your head. All right. So that is a pretty common move you'll see in any Pilates class here. Whew. Good. Alrighty. So find your neutral spine and press your low back into the mat. Draw your legs up to tabletop. Finding that engagement here. So in this tabletop position, you want your knees over your head. All right, feeling that engagement. Lower back to the mat. Extend your legs to the diagonal for 2. Then the legs come to tabletop. 2. So extend diagonal to tabletop. Nice job. Feeling that deepest layer of lower abs working. Keep them pressing in. 4 more. Out. And in. 3. Looking good. 2. Last one. Reach it out. And bend and release. Feet to the floor. Woo. All right, basic crunch we'll do next. Take your hands behind your head, elbows are wide. Plant your feet flat. When we're in our range of motion, we never want to fully come down and let the lower back release from the mat. You always want to keep that activated from the start. Now, as you're in your working range of motion, you think of a string coming from the center of your chest up to the sky, and you lift up and lower back down. Now, depending on your range of motion, it may not be very high, and that's totally fine. The idea is to use strength over the momentum. We lift up, lower down, lift, lower. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Job release. Great job. Alrighty. So we've 1 more move left. We'll do leg lifts. So you can take your hands under your glutes if you'd like, or your arms can be by your sides. Extend your legs straight up to the sky. Legs can be at tabletop if you need that option as well. And zip your legs together. Point through your toes. We're going to lower the legs 4 counts. Lower, 2, 3, 4, lift, 2, 3, 4. Now this, having your hands under your glutes helps you keep the connection with your lower back to the mat. All right, we have 4 more of these and then we're done. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, lift. Good, think inhale, lower. And exhale, lift. 2 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, drive it in. All right, last move today. Reach it out. Pull it up. Nice job. Extend your arms and legs long on the floor. Full body stretch. All right, we'll stay and do a few stretches here past the timer. Good, and hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll side to side. And forward and back, generating. Come all the way up to seated. All right, we'll do a few stretches here. Take that right leg out, left knee bent, right arm down, left arm up and over. And turn your nose to your knee. Reach for your toes. Awesome job today. And roll yourself back on up. Keep this leg in front. Bend your leg that's straight. Heel to seat. Knee comes down. You're going to walk your hands back, keeping the knee down, feeling that length all through the front of your calf. Or the front of your quad. All right, let's switch sides. Right knee bends in, left leg reaches out long. Left arm down, right arm up and over. Turn your nose to your knee. Roll it up. Bend your heel to the seat, knee comes down. Walk your hands back. Alrighty, one last stretch. Reach your legs straight out and zip them together. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Reach for your toes. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Last inhale. And exhale. Slowly roll yourself on up. Give yourself, everyone else here, a huge round of applause. Awesome job today, everybody. Thank you so much for Intro to Pilates class. That's just kind of all the moves in a typical mat Pilates class. There are so many others to cover, but we'll have to do that another time. So once again, if you have not done so already, please hit that subscribe button, bottom right hand corner. If you had a good time. Next week, last week foundations classes. Beginning in the month of April, we're switching our YouTube live schedule to Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. Central Time. So just one class a day at 12 p.m. And that's all I've got for you. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.